ISUPK 53rd Annual Lord Passover.
53rd Annual Lord's Passover is going to be held down here in Florida.
It's going down.
You're here tonight to get a chance to be righteous enough to be worthy of God coming to save you.
That's right.
It's going down. The Lord's 53rd Annual Passover.
When we say we no cowards, we stop that business. We no cowards up in here.
Book your hotels now at the Holiday Inn Express and Suites, the IHG Hotel, 301 Tucker Lane, Cocoa Beach, Florida, 32926.
Comes with all your dishes, pots, pans, forks, knives.
I kind of like this. This is like an apartment and a hotel room. You know what I mean? Yeah. This here, right here, is about to be holy ground. It's gonna be holy ground. All our beautiful, wonderful brothers and sisters from all over the world. You understand? We can boast that now. Brothers and sisters coming not only from every state, but from all over the world. I heard the numbers this year is ridiculous. We had to buy out the whole hotel.
Friday, April 15th at the Space Coast Convention Center.
You cannot debate. You just want the clout. We just want the greatest. I'm just trying to get it.
This is going to be glorious.
We don't give a fuck. You can see it in our faces. Got it out the mud, straight up out the basement.
We bout to bombard they whole operation. Certified priest, prophesied this my occupation. This shit outrageous. They done made the truth docile. That's why we on the corner crying aloud, looking hostile. It's UPK style. Can't stop now. Far this warfare couldn't last one round. Let the oppressed rise, and let the rich mourn till the sundown. Enough with these chickens. About to make it hot, call it compound. For my niggas, put the guns in the drugs down. Dwelling in peace till the Lord call for the blood hails. Try to decide my death and got beside yourself. Swore drawn for what you perform. How you gon' hide yourself? Devil got to die for his lies and his visions. Ain't got no love for them crackers. Nah, just cruel intentions. And in my father's house is spinning mansions. I got plenty bitches. Worthy of vengeance. This your death sentence. I'm talking to slaughter.
Shalom, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai Barakatam, Yahweh Shema Alatan Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. We are the ISUPK, started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, way back in 1969. And back then, we were teaching the truth of the Bible, and today, under Commandant Joan Yohana, we go throughout the world. We go throughout the world teaching the truth of the Bible. And that truth is real simple. One, so-called blacks, so-called Hispanics, so-called Native Americans are in fact part of the lost children of Israel. And your oppressor is the devil that the Bible speaks of. I'm priest and officer of 1,000, La-Sha, coming to you from the ISUPK Detroit camp. Today is Friday, and this is the La-Sha-Wan Kodash. And the La-Sha-Wan Kodash is the holy tongue, or separate tongue. It's our language. Some people say Paleo Hebrew or ancient Hebrew. This is a beginner's class. We teach you the alphabet or the characters, and we teach you basically how to read, and we'll mess with some numbers. We'll try to get you to learn some salutations as well. We invite you to what? Check out other brothers' classes, right? Because some classes are going to go a lot deeper than here. All right? Now, if you can't hear me, if you can hear me real quick, just want to make sure this microphone is working. Drop me a 1. Drop me a 1 in the chat room. I'm going to keep going. But please, somebody drop me a 1 if you can hear me, or shoot me. Tell me something if you can. All right? Now, what we've been working on have been numbers, but we're going to take this from the beginning like we always do. This is the La-Sha-Wan Kodash. It's your language. It's your language. It's your language. Nothing draws the people closer together than language. I've had the opportunity, misfortune, or whatever you want to call it, to have served in the oppressor's army overseas. And sometimes, you know, as a young man, we do silly stuff. Found myself in a position where I was the only English-speaking person in the room. And as soon as somebody else joined me there, I became a lot more comfortable. Having your own language gives you the opportunity to communicate to your offspring, with your brother, and nobody can interfere. Most folks don't know this. You see that? Most folks don't know our language. Even the so-called Jewish man don't have the La-Sha-Wan Kodash. Why? He got something called Yiddish. He has something called Yiddish. Now, I know those who've been in here a while know what this is. We start at the beginning. We give you the characters. And what we're going to do is give you the sounds to these once I write them all down, okay? I'm going slow to give you the opportunity to write them down. I don't want to go too fast. I want you to see how I'm making the character, see that it's not that hard, and you just do the same thing. Just in case you think we don't have to memorize, we go over this all the time. You want to memorize these things like you memorize your ABCs when you was in the kindergarten. All right? So here we go. This is our alphabet. And what I'm writing down now is the sound, the primary sound that particular character makes, right? And it's also how we recognize the character when we see it. How they say I, then when we see this character, we say it's an I. A ba, same thing, ga. And this is the sound that these primary sound these characters make when when you're reading them. It's the primary sound that these characters make. Okay, let's go over this first line, these first 11. We got a, ba, ga, da, ha, wa, za, ka, kha. You hear that? Ta. This is ka, ta, ya, and ka. Don't confuse ka with ka. When you see this character here, this is how it'll be written in English, and the sound is a guttural ka. Where here, this is a hard ka sound, as in kite. You see that? That's the difference right there. Let's get to the second line. Yep, that's a la. That's a ma. Na. That's a sa. That's an I. We'll come back. This is a pa. This is taza. Taza. This is a qua. Ra. Sha. And fa. All right, everybody got that? Everybody got that? So when you see these particular characters written down, then you pronounce them. A, ba, you might see a ma, na, wa. I don't know if that's a word. I'm just showing you how they go together. For instance, La-Sha-Wan would be one way to say that. Kwa-da-sha would be one way to say that. And the reason I say one way is because I want to get you to the next part, okay? Before we go to that part, these are the primary sounds that each one of these make. I call them the hard sounds. When you see this character here, what this is a connector. That's what that is, a connector. And when you see the connector, right? When you see that connector, it tells you that the second character has a soft sound. It softens the sound. And while we're here, why is this the second character? Because we read and write right to left. You got that? Right to left. We never read Hebrew left to right. It's right to left. So when you have a connector, the second character is now softened. Instead of this being a na, which would pronounce this La-Sha-Wan, this become an as in run. This become an as in can. You see what I'm saying? So this would be La-Sha-Wan. You see that? This would be an as in the word one. W-O-N, one. This is La-Sha-Wan. Okay? Same things happen here. This is a qua, this is a da, and this is a sha. What you think the soft sound of the sha? Connected by this connector to the da. You see what I'm saying? The da keeps it sound like the wa kept it sound. La-Sha-Wa. Wa. This will keep it sound. Qua da. Shh. As in fish. You see that? As in cash. The sha becomes softened with the sh sound, as in splash. Quadash. You see that? Quadash. La-Sha-Wan, Quadash. You got that? Okay. Keep this kind of clean today. Now, you see how that applies? Yeah, we can see the bottom. So, you see how it applies up here? Let's connect some letters. Let's practice this. Okay? All right. What did I just write? Give it to me with English letters. Give me the pronunciation of what's on the board at the bottom. We're practicing softening the sound. First, you have to determine what two characters are those. What two characters are those? What two characters did I put up there? Okay? Feel free to type it into the, and that's what we do here. If you're new here, understand we have participation. And all you have to do is type whatever question I'm asking you, type your answer into the chat room, push send, and we'll get it here in 30 seconds or so. So, we talked about the primary sound. We'll talk about the connectors and the secondary sound, meaning you're going to soften the second letter, the second character. So, instead of this being a sha, quadasha, it becomes a sh, as in fish, and it becomes quadash. Here, instead of this a na, which means la-sha-wan, it doesn't become an as in run, so it's La-Sha-Wan. So, this is connected. What do we have here? Give it to me now. Give it to me. This is easy stuff. This is easy stuff. This is easy stuff. I see there's a bunch of y'all up in here. Let's give me some action in this chat room. Because this is where you learn the most, is by participating. And we have you participate in the basics over and over and over again. Why? So when you go on to the more advanced class, you will have these basics down. That's why we took 2 weeks to go through the numbers. And we'll be back on that again. So we're going to give you about 30 more seconds. And then I'm going to push on. We're keeping it simple today. We're keeping it quite simple. Y'all know I love these phones. They got all types of stuff built in. And so we say Shalom, Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh, Shalom. My other one, Captain Quad down in Detroit. Welcome to the class. You see, y'all not the only ones. I'm telling y'all, I know y'all participate and be here. Sometimes you think you're here by yourself. No. Everybody watch the class. And this is, I'm telling you, it seems basic, but you need this. You need this. Okay, anybody got an answer yet? Anybody got an answer? Anybody got an answer? I need to give me an answer, at least one answer in the chat room. How did we pronounce this down here at the bottom? How do we pronounce this? All right? Okay. You know what this character is, right? And you know what this character is, right? And you know the use of a connector. All right, I see we got some answers coming in. We got some answers coming in. Okay, hold on. There we go. La-Sha-Wan said it is bar. Bar. That is absolutely 100% positively correct. Welcome to the class. 100% correct. Now, what I ask everybody to do, make sure you write this down. If you haven't written this down, this is what you want to do. You want to write them down, and on a daily basis, take some time out, like you used to make the little kiddies do. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, right? You want to do the same thing. A, ba, ga, da, ha, wa, za, ha, ta, ya, ka, la, ma, na, sa, I, pa, ta, za, qua, ra, sha, tha. You want to get used to saying that. You want to get used to saying that. Why? Because you're going to understand. The more you do this, the more you will understand when someone comes up to you and says, Shalom, Yahweh Shemala Taba Hashem Yahweh Shah. You can actually see that. That whole greeting can actually be written out with these characters. You see that? My name, Officer Mashah, can be written out with these characters. You have a Hebrew name, your name can be written out in these characters. You see that? This is your language. Very little identifies a people as itself more than its language. This is your language. Forget about what you think was stolen from you, how they take your so-called culture with the fried chicken and chitlins and all that. That ain't your culture. You know that? Fried chicken is, but chitlins and all that, that ain't your culture. We don't eat pork. What y'all talking about? But this is the beginning of your culture, your language. Everybody got it? Everybody got it? All right. I'm going to give you one more. Give you one more. Here we go. Y'all ready? Here we go. All right. Give it to me. What did I just write at the bottom? Y'all can see this? What did I just write there? Y'all know I'm most concerned about you being able to understand. Okay, who is this? Oh, Khan. La-Sha-Wan says, I wrote Shalom. Shalom. Once again, absolutely, positively correct. Absolutely, positively correct. It is shalom or hello or goodbye or peace. And with that, everybody got this? We understand this. Anybody need this to stay up on the board? If you need this to stay up on the board, put a one in the chat room. Put a one in the chat room in the next 15 seconds. Well, look at 30. If you need that to stay on the board, because I'm sure you're writing this down. Do anybody need this to stay? I'm seeing some new faces up in here. I'm recognizing new names, and I'm loving that. Most High be praised. Most High be praised. Israel is growing. So, last chance. Do you need this to stay up? Do you need this to stay up? Give me a one, a yes, or something. You got 20 seconds. You got 15. 10 seconds. All righty then. We erasing. I will put it back up, but I hope you're with me. Stay with me. Here we go. A clean board here. Clean board. Y'all know I'm loving this right here. All right. New people here. So y'all got that, right? I can start writing in Hebrew on the board, and y'all gonna be with me, right? I can start writing in Hebrew. Is that what y'all telling me? Is that what y'all telling me? I can start writing in Hebrew on the board, and y'all gonna be with me, right? What's up, Trooper? Out of Oklahoma. Y'all see how this works, right? I hope everybody's getting ready for the Passover. I sure hope everybody is getting closer to being all prepared for the Passover. Let me see. Room reserved, right. Passover fee paid, correct. Plane tickets paid for, right. All that. Y'all get with it. I know it's tough. And I know it seems like this time of year, it seems like all type of nonsense just come at us. But we're going to the Passover. We're going to make it there come hook or crook. You know, and Salakia, that's kind of remind me of the scripture over in Deuteronomy. You know, when you gonna get there by hook or crook, you got all your emotion into that thing. You know what I'm saying? You got all your emotion into that thing. Okay. Some of y'all been with me. Oh wow. You know I love y'all, right? Here we go. We already know what the first word is. The first word is shalom. This first word is shalom. We already know that. We just went over that, right? Now, let's start learning what we're really saying. In English, this can be hello, goodbye, or peace. It depends on how the word is being used. You understand? It depends on how the word is being used. I am the boss, says Aqua. I am the boss. Now, we got shalom. Shalom. You got that? Shalom. And then we use it. And right here, this is actually Hebrew, the proper way of pronouncing it. Shalom, not shalom. You know, shalom. And this is what it could mean. This is what it could mean. Okay? Shalom. Shalom. Hello, goodbye, or peace. So if I walk up to you and say shalom, if you notice, what somebody just said, okay, I'm with y'all. That's the first thing we say in the greeting. Y'all got that, right? That's the first thing we say in the greeting is shalom. I don't care if you're addressing a brother, a sister, a child, an elder. The words out of our mouth is shalom, peace, hello, shalom. And then we go with shalom, Yahweh Shema Allah Ba Hashem Yahweh Shah, or shalom, Yahweh Salaki. Shalom, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah Barak Atah. Now, but it's always shalom. We greet them in peace. We greet our brothers. You know why we should always do that too? You know why? Because we living in hell. You get it? We live. Why should we do that? We living in hell. And we should want our brothers and sisters to feel peace. We should want them to feel peace. All right? The next word here is what? Ma. Well, hold up. That's what I need first. I almost gave it to you. Give me this word right here. What is this second word I got up here? I want to give it to you. These are all greetings. Now, we're dealing with salutations and greetings and stuff like that. So y'all can keep being polite to one another. I got one right answer. Anybody else? Killeen, Texas in the house, y'all. You know what? I hope y'all don't mind if anybody don't want to be up on the screen. I want folks to see who they're dealing with. You see that? And of course, as this brother right here, this is all who's in here. Everybody checking in. You see that? Looking good, looking good, looking good. All right. Sisters, y'all look like y'all got a challenge up in here. This brother, he pretty quick. He pretty quick. He knows Hebrew. He knows I see he knows Hebrew, and he's pretty quick. Okay, if you've given me the Hebrew pronunciation, I'm gonna write that in a minute. What does it mean? What does it mean? If you've already given me the Hebrew pronunciation written in English letter, what does it mean? Let me get that. We're gonna push it. We're gonna give it to you, but of course we're gonna want you to now remember it. We're gonna want you to do that. We're gonna want you to now remember it. And in keeping with the class, we're gonna put the right answers up. Well, we put wrong answers up too, because we want to learn. Sometimes people need to know why it was wrong, and then that'll be okay. So here we go. Not sure I wrote, but that word is ma shalom ka. Ma shalom ka as one word. And because of the way I wrote it, it's absolutely correct. This is ma shalom ka. Okay? And this is how you would write it in English. Ma shalom ka. Now notice here. You know why that's a K? And we didn't write it out ma shalom ka like this? Because remember what that letter is? That letter looks like this. I know it's kind of small, but that's why we didn't do it that way. The ka will always be represented by the English, the American K. All right, ma shalom ka, right? And really, it's a question. How is your peace? Now, that's the classroom answer, right? That's the academic answer, right? How is your peace? Y'all got that? But basically it's saying, how you doing? You got it? Even though it literally translates into, how is your peace? How is your peace? It can also be, how are you? You see that? How you doing? It can't be how your toes doing. You can't do that. You can't do that. It's how you doing? How is your peace? What's up? You know, all that. Okay. Ma, what's up? Ma Salaki. I almost want to spell this differently because I see it's written out that way, right? We got a ha, don't we? If that is actually a ha right there, then that would not be wrong. And for now, at this level, you can get away with spelling it either way: ma without the ha, or ma with the ha, shalamka. You see that? You can get away either way. And you see how this works and how you continue to learn? I wrote this here because of what I read, but in reading fast, what I missed was the ma with the ha at the end of the ma. You see what I'm saying? Because we already know that's a ma, right? This is a ma. Well, if I did this and then connected it, this is a ha. This is not ma ha, but it becomes silent. The H becomes silent at the end. You see that? Just like a W, like this W is silent in the who, and this is actually pronounced like this. The W is silent here, the H is silent, so it's still ma. But when it's like that, it's spelled out in the English ma with the H, with the ha at the end. You got it? Do everybody understand that? What I'm trying to show you is that you can look at the English lettering of a word. This is how they got it on my sheet, ma. And they actually make it two words. Okay, ma shalamka. So then, to be completely perfect, now it's actually perfect. Because now it's two words. You got that? What we got here? All right. Everybody still understanding, right? That's on me that I got you right there. There's one word, the ma, right, is actually in English or, can you see that? Ma, it actually means how or what. Here, it means how. Ma shalamka, shalamka, your peace. How is your peace? Ma shalamka. So how would you respond? Not in English, in the Hebrew. Somebody say, Ma shalamka. How would you respond in the Hebrew? How would you respond in the Hebrew when they say Ma shalamka? Let's get all this down. Okay? It's a question, Ma shalamka. How is your peace? Question, how is your peace? For real. Right now, how would you respond about your peace? Is your peace good? Is your peace bad? Is your peace on the one? How is your peace? Okay? How? I need you to respond to that. All right? And remember, this is academics. So basically, it's hypothetical. If your piece is good, how would you respond? Let's go with that. We're going to assume everything is fine. How is your piece? In other words, my Sri Lanka. Okay, there you go. I know. Time to buy some more dry erase markers. Shoot, he's worse. All right, we'll get some by next class. All right. What is our response to that? How is your piece? How would you respond? Nasha? How would you respond? Sister Gwen, how would you respond? Sister Desiree? Sister Aqua Shemaya? Now here's the deal. If I say sister, that's because I'm looking at an English name. So if I say Aqua, that's sister in Hebrew. If I say Ak, when I say Ak Nasha, you know what I'm saying? Brother Nasha, you know that. When I say Akwa, Shemayim knows I'm saying sister. You already know I'm saying sister. But if I say sister, it's no disrespect to you. I just don't know right at this point that you understand Sister Gwen or Sister Desiree. I just don't know myself personally that you understand the Hebrew for sister. So I'm saying, and what we're going to do is keep working on that. Now, let's get to the lesson. Now, so I wrote I'm Tawab. Okay. Did I ask how you doing? So how is your peace? So if I'm asking how is your peace, you need to respond. And remember, this is academics. My peace is ... whatever, okay? And in the class, when you respond, I need everything in the Hebrew. You see? So we're going to teach you some basic things. Not a bad response, okay? I'm good. Not a bad response. But we want you to think. What Shemayim say? Shemayim say we should say Shalom Ka Tawab. Close. Super, super close. Shalom is right, Tawab is right. Just like with Nasha, Tawab is right. Okay, we're going to keep Tawab. Everybody, Tawab is correct. Okay, and Shemayim is so close. It's so close. And I'm going to ride with y'all. Y'all saying my piece is good. Okay, now I hope I ain't messing up nothing here. Now give me 1 second. I just want to make sure this is a dry erase. Oh, it is. Oh, it is. Yeah. My piece is good. That's what you want to say, right? Okay. So we do know that good is tawab. You got your lettering? Let's write it in Hebrew. Tawab. See that? Tawab. Now you want to get the my peace part, right? My peace is good. That's the right answer. So how do you say that? We got the shalom, but shalom what? Shalom what? Actually, it is shalom yah. Let me give you a breakdown on this. Y'all with me? Y'all with me? That's shalom yah. So it is shalom yah tawab. You got me? Right, that was pretty close. Okay. Okay, I said I'm gonna keep an eye on you, Sister Gwen. Excellent, excellent. I was looking over there. I should have been looking. I got my Salaki. I got monitors everywhere. I got monitors everywhere. I should have saw that. Because she had that before I wrote it down. Now the question is, you have to be able to write this in the Hebrew. You understand? You have to be able to write this in the Hebrew. All right? So, we got shalom, which simply means hello. Shalom. And then you can say, shalom ma shalamka. You see how that works? Shalom ma shalamka. Hello, how's your peace? And the response would be, shalom ya tawab. Shalom ya tawab. You got that? How's your peace? My peace is good. How you doing? Shalom ya tawab. You see that? Even if somebody spoke to you using the oppressor's language, right? You could respond in the Hebrew the exact same way. Shalom ya tawab. My peace is good. How you doing? What's up? Que paso? You see that? Shalom ya. The answer gonna be the same. Shalom ya tawab. Que paso? What's going on? How you doing? Right? That's que paso. What's going on? What's up? What happened? How you doing? In Korean, aya haseyo. Shalom ya. Shalom ya tawab. I'm good. Why? Because anya haseyo is how you doing today. It's just salutations. Salutations. That's what this is all about. Y'all with me? Y'all still with me? All right. Now, shalom, we know is peace. Shalom Yah, listen, is my peace. Shalom Yah is my peace. So if I turned around and did this right here, right? Ma Shamka. Ma Shamka. Question mark. So I'm asking the question, right? Oh, I'm gonna have a ball with this one. Can I clown just a little bit? Here's one of the things. You know, we got Passover coming up. We're gonna guess what's gonna happen. You're going to meet a lot of people, brothers and sisters, that you've never, ever, ever seen before. You got that? And if you love Israel, and I don't mean to put nobody on the spot, I might be overstepping, but this is how I feel. I love Israel. Every brother or sister I meet, I want to know your name. So I'm going to ask you, Ma Shamka, what is your name? Now, I gave you a secret when we was talking about peace. When you say, how are you? How is your peace? My Shalomka. We know shalom. You see that? Ma is how. Shalom ka is your peace. That ka is yours. Now watch this. When you respond, you say, my peace is good. So you say shalom, that's peace. Yah. You say shalom Yah. The Yah is mine. You see that? That's the possessive, mine. Because we already know shalom is peace. So my peace, shalom Yah. Tawab. Is understood. My peace is good. Tawab is good. So when I say Ma Shamka, and I'm asking, what is your name? Boom, give it back to me. What is your name? I gave you everything you need to know. You already know the answer to this. What is the answer to this? No! Look who showed up, y'all. Oh, yeah, all right. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Okay? Here we go. Sister said the answer is Shalom Yah Tawab. I'm going to leave that up there. I need in the chat room agree or disagree. I'm going to give y'all 1 minute. I need you to agree or disagree whether or not this sister is correct. All righty, was that a minute? What we got? What we got? We got any different answers? Shalom Yah Desiree. Need to get you a Hebrew name, sister. Is that sister right? Oh, we're gonna put you frustrated. Is the sister correct? That's what I want to know now. The sister say, Desiree say, sister, Aqua Desiree say that the answer to this question is that correct? Is that correct? And she said Desiree. I don't mean to mess up your name, sis. Oh, Desiree. Okay. I'm looking right at it. My bad. Okay. She said the answer is Shalom Yah Desiree. Shalom Yah Mashah. Shalom Yah Mawakwa. Shalom Ya Shemaya. Is that sister correct? Yes or no? Okay, okay. What we got going? Boy, y'all putting it in the shade. Okay, let's see. All right, Shemayim, I want you to slow down. You wrote Shamya, Shamayam. I need you to slow down. Back up, take your time. You there, but you're trying to erase, no need to. All right. Sister below says, Khan Shalom Ya Tawab. She said Shalom Ya is good. Okay. Nasha'a Ya'ala said, I don't think so. And then Shemayim said, Mashamka Shemayim. Okay. All right. Y'all ready for the answer? Here's the answer. Their answer is Aqua Desiree is 100% correct. Shamya. Shamya Desiree. Oh, wait a minute, what she put down there? Let me check now. Let me back up. Hold on. What was the question? Ma Shamka, what is your name? And the sister wrote, Desiree wrote, Shala, what the? Oh, Shalom Ya. And the answer is, let me take that away. Nope, not this time. Close. Now, here's what we don't do. Here's what we don't do. We don't leave anybody out there. Okay? Where is the problem? The problem is the sister said, Sha Lam Ya. You know what that is? That is my peace. Shalom is peace. Shalom. Okay? It's peace. So she's saying, my peace is Desiree. May be a true statement, but it's not saying my name. Let's try this again. Okay? Do y'all want the answer? And then how the answer came about? Because the answer is in front of you with the question. What is your name? Right? Try this one more time. Ma Shamka. Shamka is giving it to you. Ka, you can say is your, which makes Shamka your name. Okay? Sham is name. Sham is name. Sham is name. You got that? That's name. Okay? Now, what we're dealing with is types of, I guess you could say possessiveness. Who owns the name? Sham is name. Okay? So if it's my name, guess what it's going to be? It's going to be Sham Ya. It's going to be Sham Ya, not Shalom Ya. Shalom Ya is my peace. Sham is name, so Sham Ya is my name. Shalom Ya, I don't think so. We got all that. Shamka. Are y'all with me? I need everybody to be with me. at this point. Shalom. It is not shalom. Okay. For sure. It's not shalom. Okay. And it's not shamka anything. Name, that's name. Okay. To ask the question, ka makes it your name, and ma, is that right? It's what? What name is yours? You see that? Literally. So if you want to say my name, you got to keep name. Y'all with me? Everybody still riding with me, right? If you want to say my name, you're going to keep, the first thing you want to keep is name. So we're going to keep Shama. Okay? That's name. If I want to say my, the answer is Yah. Sham Yah. Sham Yah. My is the Yah. How do we know that? Let's go back and look at the piece. A piece, I'm gonna leave that Yah right there, right? I'm gonna put that Yah up there. Put that Yah back up there. All right? At the end of a word, that equals my, right? So let's look at peace. What is peace? Shalom, right? But if I want to know what is your peace, I'm going to do the what, right? Which is what? Ma, that's what, right? Shalom. Ka, right? That ka equals your. See that? What is peace of yours? Shalom is peace. What is peace yours? Or what is your peace? You see that? What peace your, or what is your peace? You see that? And how do we respond? Now watch how we respond. When we respond, my peace, we come with Shalom Yah. There it is right there. My. Because peace is here, Shalom, Ka is your. So Shalom still got to be peace, but the Yah, Shalom Yah is my. Okay? All the time you're referring back to my, Yah is what's going to be used at the end of that word. You got it? And this, this is beyond basics. But you, like I said, when you look at other classes, this will help you. Shalom Yah. Akwas Gwen, calm. So, what is your name? Ma Shalom Ka. I'm going to respond, my name is, or I'm going to respond, Shalom. Oh, I'm messing up, ain't I? Salaki. I'm going to respond with Sham, Yah. Now, when you see me do it this way and not like this, that means that Ha is not there. So when you use it in English lettering, it should not be an H at the end, okay? Sham Yah. Sham Yah. That is, my name is. Sham Yah. Okay? And look at here. I made up my mind. We're going to go over these exercises from now until the Passover. So So you can have a lot of time to practice it and get it right. Because when you get at the Passover, you're going to be, Shalom. That's what some going to say. And some going to say, Shalom, Yahweh Shema Shabrakatah. That's brothers talking to brothers, right? Then some going to say, Shalom, Yahweh Shema Latah Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. Brothers talking to a sister. And then some going to do this. They're going to do their hands like that. And they're going to say, Shalom. Real squeaky voices, Shalom. Yahweh Shema Latah Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. Sisters talking to brothers. You see that? And somebody might say, Ma Shamka. Ma Shamka. What is your name? I hope y'all writing this down. Ma Shamka. And then you always going to respond, Shemyah Mashah. Shemyah, whatever your name is. Or you can say, Anya Mashah. I am. So let me get that to you right here. That's the second one. And it is boom. Anya. Anya. You got that? Anya, whatever your name is. Okay? Whatever your name is. Y'all got that? Let me check the time. Y'all looking good, looking good, looking good. Y'all still with me? Appreciate y'all. We'll get you one more. We're going to get up out of here, y'all. Now, let me take a look at it, because if it changed too much, we just going to get up out of here. We went to hello, shalom, right? You got that. Shalom is hello, goodbye, or peace. Then we went to how are you, or how is your peace? Ma shalom ka. Shalom. Here, shalom is all the way about peace. Ka is referring to you, the other person. You got that? And then when we say my peace is good, shalom ya. You see that at the end? Shalom ya. My peace. Shalom ya. Oh, my peace. Tawab. Is good. And then what is your name? Ma. You got that? Ma. That is what? Y'all got that right there. That is what? Ma. Or it's how. Okay? But it's forming a question every time. Ma is how or what? Ma. Shalom ka. How are you, or how is your peace? So if I'm going to say your name, what's the word for name? The word for name is Sham Ka. So if I want to say, what's your name? I'm going to say, Ma Shamka. You see that? Ma Shamka. Ma, what? Your name. Remember, the ka at the end of these words are denoting the your. You got that? I don't care if it's Shamka. See that? If it's Shamka, we know Sham, right here, this is name. If I go Ma Shamka, this is what? Name your, or what is your name? Y'all got me? Y'all got me? All right. This is what we're going to be doing until the Passover when we get there in Cocoa Beach. Y'all look for old gray faces, fella. Let me know who you are. Some of y'all I don't even know. I've never met yet. Okay? As I do, y'all still come up and give a brother a hug or something, you know what I'm saying? Holler at a brother. And with that, we're gonna close the class. I'm gonna say Shalom, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah Barakatam, and Yahweh Shema Alatan Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah.